I'm going to bring back the jobs, and I'm going to do a job for you.
We are your local election headquarters, and a lot to talk about. He is the most controversial, most outspoken presidential candidate. And tonight, Donald Trump bringing his campaign to Central Arkansas. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Bob Clausen.
And I'm Ashley Ketz. This billionaire real estate developer wrapped up his address to Arkansas Republicans at this year's Reagan-Rockefeller dinner just under 2 hours ago. KARK4's Drew Petrimo joins us now live at the Hot Springs Convention Center where it happened. And Drew, Mr. Trump not holding back for this crowd tonight.
No, it was vintage Donald Trump. He shot from the hip and took no prisoners during a speech in front of a little more than 1,000 people here at the Hot Springs Convention Center. He railed against politicians on both sides of the aisle, taking aim at two presidential frontrunners in Jeb Bush and Hillary Clinton. You know, it's been his controversial comments on illegal immigration that have fueled his rise to the top of Republican polls nationally. But tonight, while pointing out problems posed by illegal immigration, he took a noticeably more conciliatory tone.
I'm going to win the Hispanic vote. Nobody else in the Republican side is going to win. I'm going to win the Hispanic. And the reason is because I'm going to bring back the jobs. And I'm going to do a job for you.
Now, on other issues, Trump blasted the deal on Iran's nuclear program, calling it disgusting. He said he wants to end gun-free zones, blaming that, at least in part, for the recent carnage in Chattanooga, Tennessee. He also repeatedly touted his business acumen, saying that will allow him to make the best deals on everything from trade to road and bridge construction.
The bottom line is that I'm running. I'm going to make this country so strong, and you're going to be so proud of the deals we make and the way the country, our military, our vets, our health care, everything. We're going to make this country great again, and we're going to have such fun doing it.
Before Donald Trump got off the stage, he did call the hogs with the rest of the crowd that was gathered here. And guys, we are just getting started with this 2016 race. I'm told by the state party they will announce tomorrow plans to have another presidential candidate, one who's not campaigned here before, visit the state and do some campaigning just next month. Reporting live at the Hot Springs Convention Center, I'm Drew Petrimo.
All right, Drew, thanks very much. And Drew mentioned, and of course, visual proof that Donald Trump did indeed call the hogs, or at least help out. Congressman Bruce Westerman helped him do that. You can see the full video on our Facebook page. No doubt he'll be doing that in Trump Plaza when he gets back. Mr. Trump's Arkansas visit comes as he finds himself atop the list of Republican candidates for 2016. New polling out this week places Trump ahead of Jeb Bush, Scott Walker, and the rest of the Republican field. Additionally, Trump's favorability rating continues to rise. Just weeks ago, he had been among the lowest for any candidate in either party.
But there are plenty of people who have issue with Mr. Trump, particularly the Hispanic and Latino communities. That's largely due to comments made like this during his announcement last month.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
Now, this afternoon, dozens of anti-Trump protesters crowded the corner of the convention center where he was visiting tonight, gripping signs and chanting. Hispanic protesters say the remarks Trump made earlier in the year about Mexican immigrants not being the best people of Mexico were dishonest and offensive.
That we're contributing to society more than hurting it.
An insult to my service, an insult to the brothers that I lost, who many were Hispanic in Iraq.
Protesters say they will not vote for Trump despite his promise that he will win the Latino vote. They say they will be protesting Hillary Clinton's visit to Arkansas tomorrow as well for her past remarks on immigration.
Tonight, it's